DJI Osmo Action 4, the Sky, the Action 5 Pro's home. I may pick that camera back up and use it. I'm hearing different things out there. Not ready to continue to update the camera until I hear there is a fix for what we have. I like the Action 4, how it made my sky, the background, really powerful in color, deep and vibrant. And the Action 5 Pro doesn't have that. Right now the sun is coming up behind me, so it's very light on the bottom and it's, a little bluer on top, as you can see. I guess you could say the gradients is what I like, being darker, more bluer. Well, the Action 5 Pro, I do have to go out again in a nice, beautiful day and say, hey, what do I see with my eyes? And which camera matches what I see with my eyes? And I'm not going to see that on the camera's back screen. Well, February is gone, and there are no Action 6s promised. But I heard a rumor that something else may be promised. And you see all these channels, they're showing these cameras that don't even look like what it's supposed to be. And then here we are with the actual camera coming out. And then who do you believe then? Oh, it's no rumor. The DJI Osmo 360 camera is soon to come out. And also Insta360 One X5. And also a Pocket 4. So there are going to be great cameras coming out in 2025. And the Insta360 One X4 has been out for quite some time, about a year. So yeah, I don't think I could want something that's coming out with a 1-inch sensor finally in a handheld. They made it big already, just a little bit bigger may not be what I want. And then the talks go, well, they made the Insta360 Ace Pro 2, and we want to have that in the X4, the X5. That is, I said the X4 before. I love how everything slowed down and subsided with the Sony ZV-1 Mark II. Nobody's talking about a ZV-1 Mark III. All this camera talk, new camera gear, what do you do with your old one? Put it to the side, sell off, and then say, oh man, I wish I'd never sold that camera or gotten that camera. Yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Well, not all of us can have everything in the world, but you'll find the camera that is right for you. I need to have a primary camera. I need to have a secondary camera like an action camera, and I need to have a 360 camera. But if I could have a 360 camera that can do single lens, which they do, and the 360 camera, then I don't need to have that action camera, and I can get my shots. But I like the form factor of action cameras over 360 cameras for reasons of, if they fall, at least I can replace that lens with ease. It comes with a cost when replacing these lenses. A 360 lens, you gotta buy the whole lens, heat up, remove, and your camera's no longer waterproof. Also with the regular action cameras, you just replace the lens protective cover, which are as expensive as those 360 lenses. So why not just make a 360 lens like a lens guard of an action camera? Speaking of lenses, we have the DJI Osmo Action 3, 4, and Action 5 Pro with the same exact lens that's in there, an 8-layer lens, 155 FOV degree lens that causes flares that nobody wants. The signature of DJI, showing trumpets. And that's something that we all have in common. Bright Sundays and low-level nights. Can't get away from it. So that's why people may not love DJI. But does the drones have the same issues? And are people going from DJI to Insta because of that? An Insta360 Ace 4. An Insta360 X4 runs $499.99, and an Ace 2 Pro, $399.99. So yeah, it comes to be about $1,000, tax and all, or even more when you got to put an SDXC card in that works for that camera. If you're starting out, you know the route to go, but if you're already into it, and then you know what's going to be happening. So it's a hard decision to make of what you like and dislike, and then to pick the one, because you're going to hear other people say this and other people say that, and then you're going to say, oh man, maybe I should go with them rather than those. Well, I got to go meet Joe again and write down some notes and answer some notes. It is what it is. And I got to get some things going and get some things out. Well, it's time for me to put you away and go have a great day. And on that note, I know who I am. Have a great one and see you on the next show. It's time to go.